the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Alexander.
Неплохое начало.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time,
Ламар
going,
поехали.
where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL. For a reason. We just saw one example right there. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
А думал бегать.
Kyle Pitts, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have
Джексон
taken the
молодец.
early lead.
Джеку не может, потому
Coup
что...
up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Будем считать, что Дима не проснулся просто.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Alexander, screenplay, Johnson. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Looking to throw. Alexander. He finds his man, complete. It's tough.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe-tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Потому что, Алексей, если отвлекаться от Мейдена, то ничего у тебя не получится.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run here with Johnson.
David
Onyemata there on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Мага я назначил. Возможно, получится.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Sander. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from it a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Не знаю, слышно ли меня или нет. Если слышно, то напишите, пожалуйста, об этом в чат. 31 ярд меня устраивает.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Это фейк, Леша, подумал Леша, и, естественно, бежал не туда. Спасибо большое вам. Это, на самом деле, очень хорошая новость, потому что просто иметь поругаться, но хорошо, что слышно.
To move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Alexander. Airing this one out for Evans.
Не должно, потому что такое залетать вообще перехват должен был быть на самом деле.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Alexander. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Тем временем я чувак до драйва защищался один. Я считаю, это его персональный рекорд. Тяжело, конечно, без Хенри.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds.
Чувак, да, там решил упасть у меня и ничего не получилось.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
Джексон молодец. Я, честно говоря, я скажу крамольную мысль, но мне довольно-таки приятно за него играть. Да. Смотри, тут можно поставить не накид, сейчас будет открытие. Вот, а потом перехват, сейчас будет перехват. Почему-то Дима увидел, но не побежал почему-то. Не знаю почему. Так. По-моему, вот эта штука.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
А почему что-то глип-то? А, точно, мы же говорили, что можно со скринами убегать.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson.
Леша, что это такое было сейчас? Такая стиля, да. Нам мог бы посадить спокойно, мне кажется.
To throw is Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough.
Ну, за 28 хотя я может попасть, на самом деле, да.
Not just in my playing career, but you and I working together. Have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Вот филд-гол забил. Уже неплохо. Да, конечно. Если бы не бег Ламаром.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Хочешь играть доллар по сети, да? Люблю его, не могу.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism.
Вот так все глючит-то.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Alexander airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long
Упорно вертикали, конечно, да.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Что взял? А, тайм-аут? Я не заметил даже, случайно, видимо. Интересно, да, кстати, почему я взял тайм-аут. Тиваром.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Alexander.
Правильно бежал, но почему-то, да, не сзади него, поэтому не успел. Так побежал правильно. А это по кроссу было? Скажите, пожалуйста. Да, кросс был. Я прочитал нормально, но неправильно побежал просто.
They'll look to throw again. Into the hands of Darden. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Какой-то абсолютно страшный драмонбас играет. Ну вот, да, было такие опасения, что Макри пойдет направо, но я не смогу, никто не понял, как это исправлять. Ну, это проблема как 2 и 6 и хат.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Alexander.
Рион, какой хороший пас от Зимаса, господи, 3 защитника между ними. Зос не добежал просто, он видел, что там не добежал, да. Хороший пас, очень да. Хотя, честно говоря, по комбинации ни один человек не должен бежать вот так вот. Ну, типа, да, пас отличный был, прям чуть-чуть между всех, еще на кого-то бомжа. Почему не упорно советуют дай, товарищи?
They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action. Alexander.
Макри убежит в середине. Хорош. Дельгадо нас играет пока что. Я не понимаю, почему чувак за ним не успел, честно говоря, ну ладно.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
Ай, перехват мог быть сейчас, да.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
One receiver to the left is Evans.
Так, и...
Again, he'll drop to throw. Picked off with great anticipation, and the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he sneaks his way forward.
Что-то мне периодически приходит уведомления, хотя я их уже видел, не как сначала. Но я тоже не помню.
But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Так, внимание, можно...
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Нет. Вот так вот давно, да.
From the gun,
Jackson. Что глючит. Ну как тут играть? Я опять не видел половину всего, что происходило, потому что мне почему-то заглючило. Я играю с проводом, наверное. Костик, ну типа тяжело, да, не строю.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson.
Переход. Ну, типа, блин, ну как можно это играть? Помните, заглючил на прошлом подкасте. На шаги открытые были. Вот как так? Короче, ну, типа... Не расстраивайся.
And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Пасы только на Налегана. 11 пасов, из них 4 на Налегана, или 5 даже. Ну, 5-4 перехвата, да. Играет в странной комбинации 2000 какого-то года. Причем уверен, что Квотер так себе играется с... Концепт. Ну, потому что, ну, типа, что это за перехват был? Объясни, пожалуйста. Откуда он вообще взялся? Ну, типа...
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Alexander, he sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, he was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Когда-нибудь пройдут? Вот, и что мы с ним будем делать, не очень понятно. Бригада есть? Бригаду прессовать можно, да.
Off play action. Alexander. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus.
Не должно быть перехват, объясни, пожалуйста.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down.
Ну, типа, ну, серьезно, он же оббежал его, проснулся на шутку и улетел, хотя там разрез. Разрез был нормальный такой.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Опять вопрос, там нолик был слабый, ну, типа, да, правда, ты хрен бежишь, конечно. Ты настроишься добежать, все равно бежишь, но тебе можно пас отдать. А был пас свободный, да. О, сейчас великий мой пас, конечно.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy.
Серьезно, что ли? Что за призыв Генри вбить в себя? Я переключился на сеть.
Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way.
Можно, пожалуйста, не глупить так. Очень тяжело играть, правда.
Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
В принципе, если попробовать не дать занести в 2 минуты.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Это вопрос кутербеку сейчас был.
22-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Что у нас там происходит?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second and inches, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find the receiver.
Бегать Джексон все это удается у меня почему-то. Ну, хотя опять много остается.
Second sack of the afternoon.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
On third down, Jackson. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he gets us just shy of the 40 down at the 39.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0.
Так, я успею сейчас. Пока.
Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
может, ощущаем, или не лучше, особенно если ты вчера чуть-чуть ушел. Почему начал мне любить, интересно, что он завтра в рок-н-роллах? Об этом вы узнаете на репортаже, что там. Да, я что-нибудь не хочу, потому что страшно перед. Так, могу, у меня 5-й раз высвечивать твои сообщения, они очень приятные, но напишу, что что-нибудь еще лучше. Вот, а в матче с Юджином там был такой человек, который поймал бы. Сейчас, кстати, вкусный.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Не получилось убежать. Нельвин Гордон.
They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead. And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their leaders, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now it's Jackson.
Ой, как плохо полетело! Очень плохо пас полетел сейчас, да, прям катастрофически плохо. Хотя вроде он один был. Ну, бывает такое, ладно. Обменяли. Сейчас Дима занесет с тачдауна, сразу после этого я сыграю пант, после этого Дима зачет троечку, да. Неделя, да.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Delgado.
Типа, ну, что вам сказать, 5-й ресивер Делгадо из 13, по-моему. То есть еще 2, и это очень похоже на колесную историю.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
And they'll go jet sweep to try to clean it up. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So now the Titans are going to call on their field goal unit here.
Как у тебя дела там?
And his kick is indeed good. And they get themselves on the board. It's 10-3.
27 перехватов и поехали.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Ладно.
Now the try here for the point after.
Но это очень такой себе перехват, честно вам скажу. Очень непонятный. Как? Почему это? Ладно. Ну такое себе. Да, виноват. Да прекрати туда выбивать уже, Дим. Да я побегаю.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this
play, it can be
even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
Он третий драйв подряд врезается в своего. Зачем? От чего это зависит? Я буду пас на пиццу, который будет перехвачен, естественно. Вот могу более чем. Как ты не поймал? Ну, господи, ну серьезно. Да проиграй игру из-за атаки. Ты даже половину поля не перебил. Что это за пан был? Да, почему? Почему все так разрушилось? Что с этой игрой не так? Объясни мне, пожалуйста, почему убежали все на противоположные вещи? Но погореть нуждается. Ну, проиграть только.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Alexander. And this throw a bit late.
Если бы он еще поймал, я бы игру, наверное, закончил. Что это такое? Ты стоишь, даже руки не дадут, тебе не переключался сейчас. Почему ты не можешь руки поднять? Я ни хрена не понял, почему так вышел, честно вам скажу, и почему он теперь перехватил пас.
Operating from the gun, Alexander. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about.
Кстати, немного пас опять был на Дельгадо. Извините.
And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So a good kick there, put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Это настолько не видишь теперь свои.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that is
почему ты не ловишь, что, господи, ты вот сама? Серьезно, что ли?
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Ничего не ловит, да. Вот Дельгадо у Димы, конечно. Ну, у меня флаг, естественно. Кому еще это может быть флаг?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late.
Внимание, не обязательно бежать сейчас, если это важно занять.
Jackson now.
Ну, невозможно просто.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Eluding the pressure right.
Ну, типа, не убегает. Джексон от босса. Хотя у Джексона скорость 97. Я бы представляю, какая скорость у босса, что он так бегает быстро. Блядь, да это пиздец. Правда, что ли?
First down. It's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Off the play fake. Alexander. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Just a pick up there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll go out near midfield.
Табаком есть красивый рядом лежит тут. Пытается 9 висков спит.
And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Jackson on first down. Right back to Pitts again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Да, серьезно, что ли? Там был человек. Ладно, извините, пожалуйста, ну как это вообще возможно? Объясни мне, я кидал человека. Вот ровно человека, вернул один. Вот здесь пас. Вот и ладно.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Ну, конечно, поймал сразу же. И снова Дельгадо, ну невозможно. 173 пасы, у них 119 на Дельгадо.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Alexander. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson.
Горю немного.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Back to throw again. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Здорово, Алексей, как дела у тебя?
End zone, touchdown, Tennessee. Mike Evans.
Вот и проговорился про себя по опыту. Какую здорово дает я. Очень непонятно. Пока что свободно. Ну, типа, будем и то, кстати, и видно. Ну, сделал двойной, но не взяли.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and...
У меня заглючило. Я вообще не понял,
He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back
Как ты не поймал-то, господи?
jumped his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Вообще, кто мог перепутать, потому что не видно было. Да. Ну, типа, просто я не видел, куда кидаю из-за X-фактора. Извините, пожалуйста, там было какое-то чего, ты кидал в него и перепутал знаки. Ну, сорян, да. Обидно. Очень обидно.
Closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he will take this one home. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we saw. A free safety's dream.
Я не очень понимаю, что это так вышло, честно. Я даже ни одного на прикрытие кидал.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, it's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Jackson. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should.
Честно говоря, я делал спин, а не кидал. Я не абсолютно понимаю, почему боссы бегают так же быстро, как Джексон.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Невозможно абсолютно какие-нибудь быстрые.
And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Но даже не близко.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tennessee, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Кстати, нормально, статистика вот по итогу, да. Перекос, конечно, явно. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел.